Oh my god. Hey, sheepy. Let's make a bed. That's my third boy. So excited now. Bedtime books. Ground garden. Seems to be beautiful. Brain jet sounds. Little chicken. Ah! So, yeah. Oh, this is indeed so not too bad. Keep myself going. That's nice. Yeah, so back onto the number systems and that sort of stuff. So the great thing about computers is you can yes, no, that's it. Doesn't really matter. They do what you sort of spin it. So, what else? I've just talked about colours. That's it. But if you get into numbers and counting, oh my god, this is computers are basically jacked up calculators. So this is where they play their script. So the first thing is to know how numbers are recorded. Every recording involves tuning to the ones. I'm not going to get into the details of that punishment. But basically, there are two chromosomes in a number. The first is what's called integer. So it's just basically how many above zero is it? So when you record a number in binary, which is the number system we're talking about here, what it does is basically works just like the decimal number system way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, except you've only got two choices, 0 or 1. The only hassle is that our brains don't deal with that too easily, so there are a couple of shortcuts out there. The thing is that what we've got to do is we've just got to concern ourselves with there's water. So there's what can be recorded. So I'm trying to think of the best way of describing this not too easily. But with the number system, number systems, that's it. So it just records how many, like, every time there's a digit, it's either a 1 or a 0. Now this means that the number 5 is 101. And I love the number 1 in binary for some bizarre reason. It's just, I think, a really nice number. But that's just me. And yet more chicken. Oh, one of the chicken in the oven. Oh, brat. So, yeah. And basically, it works just like the decimal system. So if you have the number 23, you have 2 lots of 10s and 3 lots of 1s. And, you know, because we use this number system all the time, every time that we're doing stuff, it means that we kind of intuitively get it. And the biggest hassle with computers is they can't deal with that many different possibilities in numbers. So what we have to do is reduce it down to something really simple. So the first digit, you know, the rightmost digit on the very far side, and I should probably add a graphic on here. So let's just use the talk. T for talk. Does it work? Keyboard, no talkie. Oh no, I can't talk. Oh, well, no screen. Anyhow, so the number 1 is in the ones column, strangely enough, and it gives you, you know, I suppose the number 1. Then you get the number 10, which is actually 2 in decimal. And so you've got a number in the 2's column and a number in the 1's column. Do I make a bucket or a helmet? Might save that for a poll. So as a result, the next number in the sequence is 11, which actually equates to 3. I need to dig down, so I'm just going to keep digging down. So, and then beyond that you've got 100, which is the number 4. It's seeming complicated, isn't it? But the reality is it's not that complicated. I'm going to no, what, oh, I don't know what to do now. All right. So next up is the number 5, which I've already mentioned, which is 101. The number 6 is 110. And you'll start to notice a pattern in this, especially if you write it down. And this gets really good for understanding how computers think and what the possibilities are of what they can do. So, because you know that they're limited by the numbers that they do. The numbers that they read. Oh, I hear a spider. Which means that somewhere through a wall here there might be something interesting such as, oh, I don't know, there. I'll pull out my wicker whack and go wickety wacky. In there and run away. Jump, jump, jump. So I need to start sealing off some of this so I've got some degree of safety. So, oh, I've only got 2. I need 1 more spider to make a bow. So, first up, let's just drop a torch right near this entrance. And go from there. Anyhow, getting back to the number systems. So first up, no, there's a, oh god, this is going to be challenging. Yeah, getting back to number systems. So what you've got is every column, starting from the left going onwards, basically increases in value by a factor of doubling, much like when I was talking earlier in the last video about that sort of stuff. So when you get into more bigger numbers, such as, I don't know, 1,000, and I can't do this one off the top of my head because I'm not that good, you get a whole string of ones and zeros to describe it. Now, reading this stuff is actually really difficult as a human being because your brain doesn't grok it that easy or understand it as that sort of thing. God, this just goes on forever. So what we need to do is a simplified way of doing it, and this is where you get into hexadecimal and the hex codes that you'll recognize from any sort of computer graphics or that kind of stuff, because the reason they exist is to make it simpler for people to understand. So yeah, I'm now running around in circles for some inane reason. So I want to go through that wall, I think, because I saw something useful, which was iron. Yeah, so I lost my train of thought here. Bloody Minecraft's distracting me again. So I don't want to spend too much on this, but the number system becomes really useful in working out what the computer can handle in storage. So back when I started doing the computer stuff, things were really limited. My first computer had 64 kilobytes of memory, which is enough for, I don't know, a reasonable sized text file. Basically each byte is about one character, actually, not about, it is one character. And so 1,000 bytes might be half a page of text. And that looks like a dead end, so I might seal it off. So just in terms of what a computer can store, these days we're talking gigabytes and terabytes for those who are really scared. And the end result is that, back in the dark ages of computing, yeah, that'll do, we had a very limited palette of what we could fit inside the machine. So, and all this becomes important because if you're dealing with data and what the computer can handle, you've got to go, well, how is it limited? So, yeah, just a short thing, and we'll see how we go from there.